Morning Show with Jasmine McBee on V103, ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. In the building, my sister from another meester.
Let's go.
Hey, Renee.
Renee Montgomery. Hey, girl.
What's up, fam? Congratulations. Blessings all around. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Come on, Poppy.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Papa.
Renee, what do you think he's having, a girl or boy?
He needs to have a little boy.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, what?
I mean,
All girls say I should have a girl.
That, they want that to be your karma, but I want blessings for you, okay?
Listen, first of all, my karma is a blessing.
Yeah, no, I mean...
She didn't mean it like that. But
No, I'm trying to tell you, my karma is a blessing. I ain't got no bad karma. What I'm trying to tell you.
I like that.
How about that? How about that?
Okay, listen.
I ain't saying nothing.
He's just trying to shut us up. I was just saying that a lot of times guys, you know, they want a mini-me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I was just trying to give you vibes.
Thank you.
To give
You know
a
what?
mini-me.
And I appreciate all I'm saying. People like her ilk.
I am not the only one. How many comments you got on your thing? Like
I was like
40?
10,000 at this point.
What?
Yeah,
And a lot of people
65% of them think I'm having a girl.
Shut up.
I wasn't the
You
only
be a
one.
good girl dad though. Let me be clear.
Facts.
Let me be clear. You support.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would listen. No matter what my child is, I just want a child. I just want a healthy child. But yeah, we absolutely want a boy.
And that's why I wanted a girl for him.
She hates
But
me.
that's what I'm
Because
trying
he
to
doesn't
say.
want a girl. He doesn't want a girl.
But or more so, he wants a boy. It's less
Yeah,
about
he wants
not
a boy.
wanting a girl, more about wanting a boy. So that's all.
I'll get off the
Thank
stage.
you,
Come
Renee,
on.
for that love.
I just need to know what color I need to buy. I don't want to buy neutral colors. It's okay.
Red.
Ooh,
It's
Red
the
is
ATL
cute.
color. It's
Okay.
ATL color.
All right.
red
I
and black.
mean,
Please believe
red
it.
yeah.
Dundee. Renee, radio act Renee Montgomery, the Roku documentary,
Okay.
is available and streaming now for free.
Mm-hmm.
A radical act.
A radical, I read that all crazy. Radical act Renee Montgomery. We're going to learn how to read this morning. Tell me what we're going to learn about you in this documentary.
Oh man. Well, I mean, first of all, it has archival footage from me in high school, which I'm sure a lot of people that know me in pro, they know UConn and above. They don't know UConn and younger. So it has some of that. It has intimate moments. My wife was recording around the house all the time. I'm like, baby, leave me alone. But she understood the assignment, honestly, because she was recording for a moment like this. But it has it just has a lot of people question, like, why would you quit your job that you tried to get to your whole life? You know, being a pro athlete is as a 2% type of job. Only 2% make it. And I kind of stopped doing it voluntarily. And so it answers the questions of why it's a radical act, all of the above.
Okay, nice. So, in the documentary, right, you explained like you just wanted to just quit a job that you've been wanting to get to all your life. What made you come to that decision?
Yeah, man. So 2020, I mean, we was out here, out in these streets. It was a different time for everybody. It was like, I felt like I wanted to be here in Atlanta, but all the sports leagues were going into bubbles. So the NBA had their bubble, the WNBA had their bubble, and I was just feeling like I couldn't be the type of player that I am. I'm locked in, I'm focused. You've seen me play, like I'm just like this, right? And so I felt like my focus was elsewhere. So that's why I opted out. I didn't expect that to be the last time I played, though. I thought I was going to opt out for a year and pull back up like I never left, but that didn't really happen. So, it was a blessing. Like I would have never known what was coming for me had I opted out. It's just like to go from player, opt out 1 year, and then the next year become owner and vice president of the team I played for. Of course I could have. Like, who could have predicted that?
Right.
So that's why it's all so radical. The whole thing is so crazy.
Were you nervous when you made that step?
Definitely. I mean, I had just gotten married. We didn't announce it, but I had one of those Zoom weddings. For 2020, I got
wow.
married.
You had a Zoom wedding?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
What in the world?
We had a Zoom wedding during the pandemic, and then so everybody thought everybody thinks we're like married like a couple years because we announced it in People Mag like after the fact, a year or so later. So everybody thought that's when we actually got married. But no, I had a brand new family, and here I am with no job. So it's like, yeah, I was nervous. I was like, oh man, it was crazy. It was a crazy time.
What'd your wife say about it?
She was
like, you like, baby, you ain't got no job. And like, so how are we gonna like eat? Or with this one income? Like, what is going on? Did she encourage you to go back?
It's crazy because she was pretty much like, she got us. Good thing for she's right here, by the way. She's in the building, but
we wasn't gonna point out her lurking.
I know, right?
No, but she really was. Even, honestly, everybody. I told my family, my parents. My snook was in Detroit during the riots before, so she was all the way with it. And then I even told my coaches and my teammates. and y'all know the story with our team, so everybody was kind of with it. So it was not. It was less. I felt crazy. It was like I'm the one that was like, "Is this a wild idea or not? Like, what are we doing?"
It was
here?
wild, but you did it, and it worked out for you. That's the great
Look at God.
thing.
Look at God.
God, Renee Montgomery is our guest this morning. Again, we want you to check out the Roku documentary, which is free. A Radical Act, Renee Montgomery. The WNBA is a lot different now than it was. The news came out that they turned down the collective bargaining thing. We'll go back to the table, as I think you should. What do you think is the biggest? Why is this happening to the WNBA right now?
Well, I like to keep all my coins, and so being a part of ownership, I can't talk CBA.
Keep your coins.
So I'm gonna make sure I make that statement to say that I'm not talking about the CBA right now. I'm talking about the WNBA as a whole right now.
Yes, indeed.
And as the WNBA as a whole, it's in this time of explosion. I mean, it's been a long time coming where the trajectory is it's trending up. You know, like when I played for Minnesota 2015 through 2017, we went to the finals 3 years in a row. And during those 3 years, we played the Los Angeles Sparks every single year. Right. We had Game 5 that went to the last game, Game 4 on the next year, and then Game 5 on the year after that. And we was selling out. Like in Minnesota, it was selling out. I mean, LA, obviously booming. They had stars as well. And so to see now where it's not just the big game selling out, it's every game selling out. Game, Like Atlanta Dream, we sold out 20 of 20 home games. Nice. The New York Liberty is cooking right now. The Vegas Aces are cooking right now. Nice. There's teams that are just selling out on a nightly basis. And I just think about like young hoopers where when you gave them that ball of paper, you know, you ball it up and then you throw it in the trash, you expect for the crowd to go, wow, it ain't, and the crowd is silent. You know what I mean? Like, you need that crowd energy. And so I'm just so happy for like hoopers that have hoop dreams that they can fulfill them in the way that they imagine.
I love it.
Well, let me apologize. I still think of you as a player, Miss Oda.
Okay.
So I asked the question inappropriately, but I'm glad you answered it the way you did. So I was like, yeah, y'all opted out. No, they opted out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be an athlete, though. That's the hard part.
I still think of you as, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that,
Cross over, pull up. You hear me?
Now, I hear some players have grievances about like their salary. Do you think they should be getting paid more or?
Man, I'm always for more money in the sense of, again, I'm not talking about the CBA as we can know. I'm talking about the WNBA. And I'm just talking about the blood, sweat, and tears that we go in as players. You know, like the work is still the same. Whether or not how much you get paid doesn't determine how much work you put in. Like, there's a lot of WNBA players like myself. I mean, I put in the same hours I'm sure Kobe put in. You know, we still have the same Mamba mentality. We still have all of these same mentalities. It's just our paycheck looked a little different. Now, they did have more games, you know, so our games, we have half the amount of games that they do in their season. They're usually like an 82-game season. Right now, next year, we're moving to 44. We're moving to 7 games in the finals. You know, things are elevating. So I just think that the blood, sweat, and tears are the same. So getting that equity and different things is what players are searching for. But for me, I just know that the work and the hooping, it's going to speak for itself for the WNBA.
Got you.
Amen. Renee, good to see you, sis.
Let's go, fam. Let's go. I'm going to catch you up on a Hawks game. You know, what's going on?
He's everywhere.
I be working, bro.
I just realized.
Watch this. This is my new favorite line. I got kids to feed.
That is it. You need to put it on a shirt.
That's why you can tell people too, you ain't got no money, man. Listen, I got a family, man. I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it.
But I want you to get it. Go get that Roku documentary, A Radical Act, Renee Montgomery, streaming for free $99. You hear me?
Okay, I appreciate y'all, man.
Please
so
believe
it.
You. Good to see you.
Nice to see y'all.
Always good to see Renee Montgomery. Y'all don't go too far. We got more Big Ticket Morning Show with Jazzy McBee right after this on B103.